My husband held me down to inject anesthesia, claiming he needed to retrieve his childhood sweetheart's lost diamond from my plate. When I woke up, my friend stitching me up said, "You are pathetic. You know he doesn't love you. Throw it away." I didn't notice that my dinner plate was switched by my husband's childhood friend who leaves with us. After I finished dinner, she claimed that her blue diamond, which was the size of bean seed, had fallen into my plate. "Maudred, how could you swallow my diamond?" She cried fake tears that the diamond was her favorite, and she liked to carry it everywhere. Without delay, my husband called his best friend Chris, who came over with his tools. They both held me and took me to a room where something was injected into my veins. I passed out immediately. "Have you seen it?" I heard my husband's worried voice from one end of the room. "Nope, here is nothing but good here. It's disgusting," I heard Chris say. "Sew her up, my husband," Damien said before I heard the door open and close. I couldn't feel anything but pain. Tears fell down my eyes as the reality of things dawned on me. My husband had cut me open just because his childhood friend had lost her diamond. I knew at that moment that my life was nothing to him, compared to his childhood friend Anavars. I laid on the bed with tears in my eyes as Chris stitched me up. The door opened and closed again. I heard footsteps walking towards me. Shout Anna has seen the diamond, I heard my husband say. Above me, Chris sighed in relief. Good, but she will have to pay me for looking at such disgusting thing before breakfast, I heard Chris say as he hastily stitched me up and wipe his hand and walk out of the room with my husband, leaving me there broken and in pain. How could you? I couldn't believe my husband of 3 years would not hesitate to open me up just to look for a diamond his childhood friend thought she had lost. The door opened again and I heard footsteps walk towards me. The person stopped beside me. I moved my eyes slowly to the left to see the handsome face of my husband Damien, looking down at me with his face contorted in a disgusted frown. "Can you get up?" I heard him ask. I was silent as I observed him searching for even an ounce of sympathy for what he had done to me, but there was none, only disgust and a little bit of impatience. "No." I shook my head at him, moving my eyes away. "Just a little while. When the pain eases, I will him for good." "I can't," he said and turned around again. I looked at the door in confusion. Soon his best friend came in and pulled me by the arm. I clenched my teeth in pain, but he didn't care. He threw my hand hastily over his shoulders and pulled me out of the bed. I was in so much pain I couldn't even feel my legs. He carried me out of the room and out of the hospital. My legs, trailing behind stones and sand, rubbed harshly against my legs. When he put me carelessly in the car, I looked down at my leg to see that my toes were bloodied. Fresh tears fell from my eyes. "Suck it up, loser. Fendron, act like you are mistreated," I heard Chris say. I snapped my head towards him. "Of course I am mistreated. I wasn't even given proper medication. I had my inside probed without proper equipment. I could have died on that operating table. Where's Damien?" I asked when Chris started the car. "He's already gone. He went to stay with Anna," Chris said without mixing words. I nodded and looked out the window as the city went by in a blur. Chris laughed a little before glancing at me through the rearview mirror. "You are so pathetic. Do you know that?" He started. I closed my eyes. Knowing that he was right, after everything that Damien has done to you, you still stayed like a dog, a loyal idiot dog. Even after knowing that he did not love you and he never loved you, you still stayed like a stupid idiot, Chris said harshly. He kept glancing at me through the mirror. It hurt because it was true. Everything he said was true. Just divorce him already. He doesn't need you, neither does he want you. You are only forcing things and that is pathetic, he said. I sighed. Chris was right.